If you've never spent the night on Mackinac Island, you're in for a real treat. Sure, there's a ton of things to do during the day, which we'll show you on the tour we're about to take you on. But when the day comes to an end on Mackinac Island, the magic continues. It's like a totally different island after sundown. Want to see for yourself? Take a virtual tour of everything Mackinac Island has to offer with the videos below. There's even a video to show you how to get here, all the places to stay, and how to get around the jewel of the Great Lakes. So, what are you waiting for? Interstate I-75 brings you to the ferry docks of both Mackinac City in the Lower Peninsula and St. Ignace in the Upper Peninsula. The island is located between Michigan's Lower and Upper Peninsulas and can be approached from both directions. The exits are easy to find as they're clearly marked for several miles. If you travel over the famous Mackinac Bridge, you'll experience the thrill of traveling over the third longest suspension bridge in the world. All season long, Mackinac Island is serviced from both Mackinac City and St. Ignace by 3 ferry companies: Arnold Transit, Shepler's Ferry, and Starline Ferry. Each has their fleet of time machines, high-speed vessels that can take passengers from port to island anywhere from 16 to 30 minutes. Luggage service and parking is available at the ferry docks. Find your hotel's porter or call ahead and have them waiting for you. Check with each company for schedules and pricing. Upon arriving at the island, all you have to do is jump off the boat, find a porter, hand him your luggage, then let the fun begin. Pellston Airport is serviced by Delta Airlines and is approximately 15 miles from the island. Mackinac shuttle services and Wolverine stages are located in the main terminal of the airport, providing ground transportation to the ferries headed for the island. In addition, Great Lakes Air is a full-service, affordable passenger and freight charter service offering a 7-minute commute from St. Ignace to Mackinac Island. On the island, private aircraft can land on the Mackinac Island Airport's 3,500-foot runway. When arriving via air, be sure to call ahead and have your horse-drawn taxi waiting for you upon arrival. Virtually every mode of transportation is available to visitors as long as it doesn't require gas. You can stroll, take a hike, take a horse-drawn taxi, or rent a bike. Remember, you've gone back in time when life was a little slower and much more relaxed. You'll get around just fine and maybe even begin to wonder why those crazy carriages with their combustible engines were invented in the first place. When you spend the night on Mackinac Island, you'll see stars you've never seen before, both in the sky and in our wide variety of clubs and bars. That's because nightly entertainment takes place all over the island. Create your own midnight mood with a soundtrack of classical music, big band, folk, rock, jazz, blues, whatever your pleasure. But don't forget the sounds of freighters, waves, foghorns, seagulls, and the ever-present clip-clop of your favorite residents that fill the night air too. Grand Hotel features an array of live music throughout the hotel, including the Grand Hotel Orchestra, delivering hot jazz in a cool setting nightly. Nighttime on Mackinac Island, when you can experience the fun of the island from end to end, literally. You see, here on the island, where there are no cars, it's the perfect place to engage in one of the more fun events of Mackinac Island, strolling down Main Street listening to the music, sounds and laughter emanating from the restaurants and pubs, and choosing the one that suits your mood best. Want to book an overnight or more on the island? Mackinac Island has every kind of accommodation you can think of to make your stay fun, fabulous, and memorable. We have resorts like the famous and incomparable Grand Hotel with all its history and majesty. Historic hotels with spectacular views of the Straits of Mackinac. Island condos perched high upon bluffs. B&Bs and cottages as charming as a Kincaid painting. Each offers its own brand of magic, and we mean that literally. There are no chain hotels on the island, so find the one that's just perfect for you by using the concierge button on our website and checking your preferences for lodging. Staying the night or more on Mackinac Island. It's the only way to go, or should we say, stay. Think of Mackinac Island as an all-natural theme park. Shopping, eating fudge, and Fort Mackinac take center stage. Fort Mackinac has been a family favorite for decades. See reenactments, tour hands-on exhibits, and relive what our soldiers have experienced since the 1700s. The most comprehensive way to see Mackinac Island is to take a Mackinac Island carriage tour. You'll see and learn all about the island in the comfort of your covered seat from a knowledgeable and friendly driver. Mackinac Island is 80% parkland, so when you head out of downtown, be sure to hike on seemingly endless miles of forested state parkland. Bike on a postcard-perfect coastline while admiring dramatic geographical curiosities all along the way. How about hopping on a horse from one of our stables and going for a ride through the woods? When evening comes, dance beneath chandeliers to big bands, or rock out with live bands. Enjoy an evening cocktail and dinner. Take a leisurely moonlit carriage ride, or do absolutely nothing at all. Sit, collect your thoughts, unwind, and listen to the timeless sounds of shimmering waves gently lapping on shore. Relax and rejuvenate on the island where time stands still. All the fun and excitement of Mackinac Island can really work up your appetite, so when it comes to grabbing a bite on the island, there's something for every occasion and palate. From the historic hotels with their breathtaking views and their world-renowned chefs, to the quaint little eateries that offer something quick and comforting, like a slice of pizza or a juicy burger. It's a safe bet Mackinac has something to satisfy your appetite in the most delicious way. So, when exploring the island, don't forget to also explore our wide range of restaurants. We think it's one of the nicest ways to capture the flavor of Mackinac Island in the most literal sense.